Did you catch any fish?
Well, good morning, folks. It's a beautiful day here on Lake Guntersville. The water temperature is probably on the surface 70 degrees. And today I'm going to focus on catching blue cat and also flathead. And today we're going to be using a live bluegill from the bank. And by the way, I love fishing from the bank. A lot of times there's a lot of advantages to fishing from the bank versus a boat. There's advantages, there's disadvantages, but for catfish, I love it. Now for the day, for the most part, or I believe this is what I'm going to do, I may change my strategies. I'm using 15-pound test, trilene big game, a 6-foot lightning rod. They don't even make this kind no more. It has an IM6 blank and it's real stiff, folks. Just right for catfish from the bank. I wished it was a little bit longer, but 6 foot, I can get by with it. I have a vintage Daiwa reel right here. It's a high-speed reel, 6:2-1 gear ratio. This is a reel that was given to me, and his name's right on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember his name. I meet so many people, but thank you very much for the reel. If you recognize it, drop a comment. You know, and I'm using a bobber stop, a 1/16 ounce bullet weight, a barrel swivel. I'm using this bobber stop right here so I can get a long cast. That keeps the, the bullet weight from separating from the swivel. It's real light rig though. Fishing a rock pile out here in about 15-16 feet of water. I have a 30-pound test leader with a 6-aught Eagle Claw cigar circle hook. And today, like I said, we're going to be using bluegill. Caught these early this morning. I'm going to hook him right here. Right there. He'll go straight down to the bottom. Let's watch him right here. He'll go straight down. Y'all see that? They'll do it every time. Just like that. And I'm going, like I said, I'm going to throw out here in about, it's probably around 17 feet. Let's make a long cast. 17 to 18 feet. That was a long cast. Now I'm fishing, there's some scattered rocks right here is all I'm fishing, and hopefully we can catch a daytime flathead or a blue. That bluegill got real nervous right here, folks. A lot of times when you see that, when you're fishing with live bluegill and they get real nervous, it's sort of like fishing with shiners for bass. When a bait gets real nervous like that, there's usually, not always, but usually a pair of tonsils looking at him. There we go. That fish finally committed. Now, he's not moving out like a flathead, but it could be. Let's just point the rod to him like that, let it tighten up, and then reel. There we go, we got him. Woo! Well, I don't know. Kind of acting like a flathead right here. Now, I monkeyed with this fish for about 10 minutes, folks. Let me get right here on this rock. For about 10 minutes before this fish would commit. No, it ain't a flathead, it's a channel cat. It's a good channel cat, though. No, it's a blue. Excuse me. I had my mind set on a flathead, and it's a small blue is what it is. It got tangled up in there. But I'm pretty sure the first bite was a a flathead, a small flathead, but he just didn't commit. Let's bring this blue right here. Quit. Look at him right here. This rod right here, the bluegill's acting up, so we might catch another one right here. There might be a school of blues that come through here. I still think I may need to go to a little bit deeper water. We'll see what'll happen. But I'd like to at least catch a flathead or two today. They're just going to be real slow. Barometric pressure has a lot to do with catfishing or any other fish, but this is a pretty good little blue for light tackle. It is. He's probably about, I don't know, 4.5, 5 pounds. I love it. It don't matter how big they are, I just love to catch them. Let's let him go right here. Go on back. I didn't mean to throw you back like that, but there he goes. Now, folks, this is typical of high pressure. When the barometric pressure is high, these fish are pretty tough to catch. But if you'll hang in there with it, I keep turning my head up because I'm expecting a bite. If you'll just hang in there with it and be patient, you can still catch a few. Folks, I about lost my rod right here. That flathead come back and got it. Well, I don't know if it's a flathead, but it's acting like one. We'll see. He hooked himself. I'm sorry about that. I tried to get the bite. Where's he going? He's gonna get over him. No, it's a blue. Come on in here. They're hitting funny this. I mean, high pressure, they're hard to catch a lot of times, but I'm proud to get him. A lot of fun on this light tackle. This is the size fish right here that I like to target with light tackle. But you can't never tell. A big one could come right through here and y'all know it and hit. I'm excited. I just knew that was a flathead. Doggone it. Let's quit talking about flatheads. Let's catch what we can because it's good for us. Let's get him right here. That 30-pound leader, quit. That 30-pound leader will hold him. Okay. Them circle hooks do the trick. Ain't no doubt. He's wrapped up in some line somebody throws on the dirt dabbling bank. Why? This folks not one. All you gotta do is just put it in a poke and throw it away when you get home. Oh, Richard, shut up. But another one about 4.5 pounds. Just right to eat, but I don't eat catfish. Let's let him go right over here so we can watch him swim off this time. Go on, you pretty thing. They are tough. Tough, resilient fish. There he goes. Yep. Blues. What is that thing? Is that a tater? Look at that. A tater out here. I reckon how that got in here like that. They ain't no telling their elbow. What kind of bush is it? Okay. Let's catch another one.
Hey, man, I got 2 fish down there. Come on down there and go with me fishing, you know. Woo!
Folks, I'm right here, and I met an interesting person. His name is Combat Carl. That's his YouTube. What do you call that? YouTube slang?
I guess if you use your name.
If you use your name. And he's from where?
I come out of West Texas.
West Texas, all the way down here to fish. And the fish ain't cooperating. It's kind of the weather we're having. And Combat has went, well, you went shark fishing. What all did you do this week?
All right, first off, we started going to Corpus shark fishing. I caught a small, what is it, bonnet nose. My buddy,
bonnet head.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, nothing I'm into. I want bigger. That's bait size. They pulled some 4s, but the weather's just not cooperating. So being stationed at Campbell, I shot up to Kentucky Dam. It's flooded out. The weather's not right. Then I just pushed down here, and even then, just the bite's finicky.
Bite's finicky. Now, they call you Combat Carl, or you do, for what reason?
Well, when I come back from Iraq, my brother's it was just the way you are when you come back. So they ended up with that nickname. I mean, it's kind of derogatory, but if the shoe fits, wear it.
Yep.
So, I mean, fishing's my outlet. That's why, you know, I watch the channel, just because I can't go, not out in West Texas.
Well, Carl, we appreciate it. I guarantee you everybody that's watching the service that you've put in. Now, I don't know how many times you've been told that, but people do appreciate that. And another thing, I want you to watch. Look here what Combat brought me, folks. And I tried to buy them, and he wouldn't let me. Look at the weight. The weights that he's made. He's got all different kinds of molds. And I tell you what, catfishing is something I don't do a lot of, but we need to on this channel. And I've got everything I need right here. Combat, thank you much.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
All right, folks, we got a fish running off with this. Now, I've done missed 2 channel cats. All right, come here and get this one. This is a good fish right here. Just take your time with him. That's light line. Let's see if we can hook this one too. All right, we got us a double. Now, if you have to lose the drag, go ahead. I don't know if he's that big or not. I don't know, folks. We got us a double right here. Wait just a minute. Look here. Let me look at your face. We put a smile on his face. We had a school of fish that come through, and we got them both. Okay. And I got a small flathead right here, and I mean he's small, but what a battle. Now I'm gonna hold this flathead right here.
I think mine's bigger.
I believe it is bigger.
Hey, cool. It only took me 5 states.
5 states later. Oh, that's pretty good when your subscriber comes out here and catches you fish from 5 states away, folks.
No, I visited.
Is it a flathead or a channel cat? It's a big channel cat. Okay. I'm gonna ease this one over here, folks, because this fish is hook funny. Not in the mouth. He's hooked right up under his chin. Quit. Okay. See here what a hook's at. He just plumb missed the bait, but we caught him anyway. Ain't that pretty? I'm gonna let that one go. Now that's a pretty good channel cat for Guntersville Lake. We've got them bigger than that, folks, but that's probably about a 4-pounder, ain't it? 4.5, maybe?
Something like that. It's big.
You want some pliers?
Most of the channels are fairly. Hold on, open back up, buddy.
But you got to admit, they're strong here in the Tennessee River, ain't they, for their size?
Well, I fish reservoirs in Ohio, and they don't have these are meaty, very meaty, not thin, they're fat, they fight. You couldn't get upset catching that.
No. And now, do you think that fishing is a sport second to none, in your opinion?
It's really my favorite thing to do.
Well, mate, come here and get this one. Wait a minute. Hold that one. There's one on this one, too. All right, folks, I got a pretty good catfish right here. It's not a real big one, but it's a pretty good fish. On light line it is. And I was up here talking to my buddy right here. I had the camera off, so we didn't catch the bite, but I tell you, it was a good bite. This ain't a real big fish, but now, light tackle, if you want to have a lot of fun, is the way to go for these smaller fish. I believe it's a blue, small blue. Unless I got him on credit. It may not be that big a fish. I may have him on credit. I believe I foul hooked this fish right in the back, folks. I'm not for sure yet. No wonder he felt so big. They're hitting real funny today because we got a lot of high pressure going on after this bad front that went over last night. But we're catching one every once in a while, ain't we?
I'm just cracking up because I mean this fish is like.
Hey, I believe I got him hooked on credit now. Right in the back. Now, I don't know if we're going to get him or not. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get him or not.
You can't get them because you can't.
There ain't many people can catch them like that right there now. If they get anywhere near old Elmo's hook, they get caught. Look at that. Now, that'd make a good live bait for a catfish, folks. Oh, me.
You have to pull it because it's hard.
Let's get him. Okay. He'll be okay. He's just going to have a sore rear end right there for a while. Shoot, yeah. Release that thing, young man. Woo! All right, folks, we had a great day here on Guntersville Lake. And I enjoyed fishing with Chris today, all the way down here from Texas, enjoying the great outdoors. Okay. Now, the fish didn't bite good today, but we made them bite. And I want to give a special shout out to Rice and Kane for giving me some Lake Fork trophy lures, which are nothing but crappie jigs. I met them at Guntersville Dam, and I hadn't been able to fish with these baits, but they look like good crappie baits. So thank you, Rice and Kane. And, whoa, golly, whoa. And remember, go fishing when you can, because it's good for you.